What's up, Dubs? Evening. So, basically, I had an idea come across my mind for a video, right? And that's this video. So, welcome. Basically, I know some of you guys need help understanding protein, right? Them little thingy-majigs that make your muscles get all big and sexy for the ladies, right? But basically, right, I'm gonna run you guys through a bunch of scenarios so you can understand when, why, and probably how you should take your protein so you can get the most results rather than just sporadically eating protein, hoping for the best after not eating for 8 hours of your day and then expecting to get results when you won't because you've been starving for 8 hours of the day and then you just started to eat protein. But not trying to accuse anybody in specifics, but yeah, let's just get straight into it with a breakfast scenario, right? Come on. All right, so reason being, right, that I believe fully that breakfast is got to be like one of the most important meals, if not the most important meal of the day, hear me out, is because you slept. And you might say, Logan, when you sleep, you recover. How is that bad? The reason I say that is because when you sleep, you don't eat. And if you do, that's probably an issue you need to address, right? But your body hasn't ate for, let's say you sleep for the good old healthy 7.5 to 8 hours, right? That's the window you usually want for the best sleep. But you're not eating through that time. You know, your body's depleted, it wants food, you're hungry, even if you don't feel hungry, you need to get something in you, something good and healthy. What I would choose for my protein source for this meal, right? And what I typically choose is eggs, dairy, and maybe a few vitamins and stuff. And yeah, the reason being for that, think about eggs. Eggs, when a chicken, dumps out an egg out of its booty hole, right? That egg, initially, it's destined to be a living, breathing animal, right? It's gonna hatch into this literal animal that you're probably gonna eat in like 3 years, but it's a whole animal. So my thought process behind it, right? You are eating the powerhouse that has been made to create an entire animal. You are eating everything that life needs to be created and one source of protein. So that alone is enough reason in my mind that you should be eating eggs with breakfast. Now, the dairies and stuff, those are those essential fats that are gonna get your body pumped up and ready, right? The essential fats that your body needs to function. So that's why I choose dairies. You can also go for a variety of dairies. I personally go with cheese. You can go with milk, but you got to make sure you get dairy, protein. It doesn't have to be meat, but it can be meat, bacon, sausage, one of the two. But that is what you're going to need for breakfast to get the absolute best start of your day to really kick forward in your gains. Now, in terms of how many eggs you should use, I believe firmly, right? Firmly as fuck, right? That you should have at least 30 to 40 grams of protein per meal of the day. Whether you be having 6 meals or maybe if you even only have 2 meals, right? I think each sitting of protein, you should at least have each sitting of protein. I'm so smart. Each sitting of eating your protein, you should at least have 30 to 40 grams. It's just that much better for you. And it's the average amount that your body's gonna efficiently absorb per sitting. That way you'll get the most bang for your buck and you won't really be shitting out the rest of your gains. All right. Ooh. Now say it's lunchtime, right? You've been sitting on the couch all day, right? Hugging your big teddy bears, watching Orange is the New Black or Breaking Bad or something or the other, right? But you've been a couch potato. You've been lacking. You haven't had some protein snacks. And now it's lunchtime, right? Lunchy time. What you gonna do, right? Because you're training after lunch. You need energy. You need protein. You need a boost. What are you gonna have? Here's what you're gonna have. Beef. Now, beef in itself It's friggin' amazing, right? It's got fats, it's got micronutrients. I don't think it has vitamins. Probably doesn't. Maybe it does. Who knows? Depends on how nutrient dense the cow is. Maybe they were injecting something up its butt to make it grow, and it's not as nutrient dense. I don't know. I don't know how that works. All I know is it's an amazing source for protein. No matter how lean you get it, it's always going to be good. Me personally, I get the 93% lean, 7% fat. If you're more on the lower scale of protein, like 120 to 150 grams a day, I'd get like the 83% lean, right? That's probably better for you. But it doesn't matter what kind of beef you get, it's always going to be amazing for you. Paired with rice, boiled over the stove with some salt, it's going to give you that boost of energy from the rice. It's a quick, easily digestible carbohydrate. Same as honey, which is what I like to mix in with it for very quick and easy digestible carbohydrates right before your workout. It's amazing. You'll definitely get a better pump. But I mean, hey, you salt that, you cook it up. The beef, not the honey, obviously. And yeah, you'll be pumping full of it. Obviously, once again, you gotta aim for 30 to 40 grams of protein per meal. Me personally, with this one, being lunchtime, I'd aim for about 40. It's midday. If you only eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I'd definitely shoot for 40. Get that last little boost in there before dinner. Get your body pumped full. So that way, after your workout, you're not completely drained. But, cook that puppy up. Toss it in a container like so. Me personally, I like to toss eggs in with it as well. Just for that extra protein, those extra micronutrients, those extra fats, the higher cholesterol. People say high cholesterol is bad for you. But honestly, it's like a cheat code. It's always correlated with higher testosterone. So, if you want higher testosterone, probably get higher cholesterol. But not to the point where it's greasing out of your fingertips and your pores, because that's kind of weird. But yeah. So lunchtime, you eat beef, rice, some eggs, and you will be pumping right before your workout. Now, you might say, Logan, well, what do I eat after my workout? That's simple. Super simple. You want an easily digestible protein because your body's depleted and it needs it. You want a protein that is probably some whey. All right, got my laptop too. Now you might say, Logan, right? Big old Lokester. Why should you drink whey protein powder after a workout? I can't explain this in my own words because it's way too technical and smarty pants for me. But what it says on the internet, which is basically how I understood it. Right, I'll take a picture of this. I'll put it on the screen. It says it helps to rapidly repair and rebuild muscle tissue by providing readily available amino acids, leading to increased muscle growth and faster recovery time due to its quick absorption rate. Essentially, minimizing muscle breakdown and promoting muscle protein synthesis. How intellectual. Anyways, though, basically all that means, dudes, is you take some protein powder. Call me crazy, I mix mine with water. I've seen on the internet of my community of gym bros that apparently that makes me crazy. But I don't think that makes me too crazy. Just a little bit crazy, I personally just hate mixing it with anything cold. I feel like it mixes worse. So call me crazy though. I mix it with warm water so it dissolves better into the water and it mixes. You do you though. If you really want that extra boost of protein, you could be even crazier, almost even crazier than me. Mix it up in some warm water and then subsequently put the milk in. Those are boundaries I don't tend to push because that's borderline insane, like sociopathic behaviors, and you need to get checked out if you do so. But like, you do you, right? But any protein that's whey protein is gonna work fine. As the website, aka Google said, or is Google really a website? Not really. The browser. You just put this in your body and you'll be fine. You know, so long as it's whey, because it's the easily digestible version of the protein. Obviously, you don't go out there buying crude protein like in dog food and eat it, because that'd be fucking weird, and you'd be a weirdo. But, you know, yeah. But it doesn't matter the flavor, just as long as it's good for you. You know, it doesn't have any bad ingredients, and it's not packed full of unhealthy metals, which typically they're not, but sometimes they can miss that in the factories. So always be wary that your protein powders have been tested for heavy metals. Now, it's dinner time. You just got home from your workout, and it's time to wind down. So, me personally, I like a nice glass of water. You damn druggies. It's fucking delectable. It's not dinner time for me, though. It is literally... There's not a clock in sight. It's like 4:30 right now. I don't eat dinner until like 9 o'clock at night. But what you would do for dinner, me personally, right? Come here. I'm gonna show ya. All right. Fucking get this. Hold up. I'm gonna take you off of this camera thing real quick. Alrighty. Welcome to the Logan Show. But you get your fridge, right? Put this in 0.5 so you can really see what I'm doing with my hands. You open the fridge, damn. And then you fucking scoot down here. So you might look around. You might say, oh my God, what am I gonna grab? Me personally, right? You got leftovers, you got yogurt, you got all this stuff. Milk. You get 2 cups of this fucker, right? I like whole milk. It's the best milk for you besides like raw if you're a weirdo, but me personally, whole milk, right? Look at those nutrient facts. I like to have 2 cups. As you can see, that would be 16 grams of protein total after those 2 cups, right? Another thing I like to have at the end of the day, right? You can take your marinara sauces, your traditional pasta sauces, whatever you have, really, with some yogurt. Obviously, you're not going to mix them because that would be fucking crazy. But you can have one of these and then some of these mixed, if I can get my fat ass up. And I turn around into the cabinets of doom and despair. And they're fucking... Oh, no, it's right here. Personally, for dinner, I like having carbohydrates. Something to fuel your body while it repairs itself while you're sleeping. You got spaghetti. You have macaroni and cheese. You got pastaroni. You even have bread back there. You can make PB&J, which is actually really good for you. And you got hot honey. You got all that stuff. Me personally, I like carbohydrates in the form of like pastas or like noodles or whatever it may be. So that really gives your body the energy to repair, recover, and basically be energized in the morning when you refuel it to begin your day all over again. Now, I say, Logan, where's the protein in this meal? Well, you have 16. Also, this angle, I'm holding this phone, very uncomfy. Let me switch it around. 16 is coming from the milk. I know my golden rule is 30, but you're gonna have to substitute it with whatever you choose. Like I said, that yogurt, that is another 12 grams of protein. That puts you at 16 plus 12 is 28. 28 grams of protein for the day. Pretty damn, not for the day, no, for the meal. Assuming you have a few snacks, assuming you have a little bit more to eat, right? And you're just a casual lifter. You'll get about 90 grams in the day. 90 grams is good. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Now, if you eat 40 grams per meal, that's 120 grams per day. Pretty dang good. That is if you're under 6 feet and you weigh below 170 pounds. Now, if you are like me and you're 6'2", 224 pounds, you need to eat about 200. That's about around 70 grams of protein per meal. By then, if you actually have to do it, you're gonna have to split up your meals like 5 meals a day. You'll be okay. You have some snacks. But yeah, that's literally it though. You know, you get your carbs right before you go to sleep. Maybe take some pills to help along with you. You know, some vitamins, something or the other, something that really makes you feel a lot better. You know, maybe a protein bar or something, or maybe another cup of milk, you know, whatever you want. But yeah, that's all you need to do, right? In the kitchen, where the cooking happens, where the abs are made, right? Where the abs are shaped into, don't look at my feet, you weirdos. Because if I go to the mirror, right, I eat like this every day, and every day I get 1% bigger. I swear, I've been growing like a motherfucker recently. And this is my injured arm, right? It's fully healed, and even though I'm on a cut, I'm back to benching 275 pounds for reps. So I mean, like, come on. You know? The lighting is very shitty in here. But it's whatever. Whatever. Don't want to leave that light on. My people will get angered. Look at that. After this video, I'm gonna keep playing some Minecraft. But, you know, sorry guys. That's gonna have to be the video, right? I hope you enjoyed, right? I'll probably take like 2 weeks, 7 years to edit and upload this, you know, as I do. And yeah, so I want you to remember that someone out there does love you. They want you to be the very best version of yourself that you can possibly be. So don't let them down. But, right? No, is it? No. Ooh. Anyways, don't let them down. Have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever it may be for you. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.